Dr. Vivian Chen, if you don't follow Plateful Health, she has a great Detox Right course where she helps people detox through whole plant foods and herbs and things like that. This was a different program where I was using food, but also these detox supplements. And I think I just went too hard, too heavy. And I don't think that I had proper introduction into it. I don't think my detox pathways were ready for it. I was still, dealing with some gut issues at that point sometimes. And so I started this detox program. I finished it up. I felt better, but then I started feeling off. I didn't realize that over the years, I would occasionally have acute appendicitis, and I would just call them stomach attacks. I would be doubled over in pain. It would happen when I was extremely stressed and not sleeping and not eating well, but I would get these stomach attacks. No one ever knew what they were. I didn't really seek medical care because they would leave as fast as they would come once I was able to rest, have a bowel movement, whatever. So I did this detox. And then a couple months later, I was under the most stress in my life up until that point, not sleeping, very stressed, not nourishing my body well because we were moving. So many things were happening.
So much going on.
Death of a close person. I had the worst stomach pain of my life. It was like a stomach attack on steroids. So I called my colleague who was, a gastroenterologist, and I said, hey, these are my symptoms. What do you think is happening? And she was like, go to the hospital. You either ruptured an ovarian cyst or it's your appendix. And sure enough, it was the latter. It was my appendix. So just a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, as I'm working with GI patients, figuring out my gut issues, I had to have my appendix removed. I had acute appendicitis. And I'm really thinking that what happened was I did this detox. I liberated all these toxins into my system. I didn't have proper outlet for them, and they all accumulated then in my appendix, and it had to be removed. So I'm sad. I lost my appendix.
And it's almost going on. This is almost 4 years
That was
ago.
almost
4 years ago. And this goes to show you guys, we're always learning and growing. Everything we provide, for the most part, we experiment on ourselves. We're our guinea pigs. We're our patients for the most part, primarily.
And we're reading a lot of data.
And we're reading a lot of data. And so with that really opened our eyes, especially to more of the just energy, right? Where food is energy, thoughts are energy, trauma's energy. And so seeing this culmination, what we call perfect storms of stress energy, of trauma energy, right? Of someone dying, moving. It was so many outside factors on top of inside factors, chemical factors with the detox, just culminating into this perfect storm, causing so much chaos, if you will, in Dahlia's body. And it was crazy to see. So yes, very, very interesting.
And it was a learning experience for me as well, to just be very mindful and to help patients understand that as well of, hey, one, we do know your body is trying to detox. And if your own detox organs aren't working, if your liver is having trouble filtering things out via your gut, via your kidneys through urine, your gut through stool, your skin through sweat, your lungs through respiration, you need to work on that first. And don't be trying to detox extra things if they can't even get out of your body in the appropriate areas. So that was a learning experience. I've had so many learning experiences, both from my own health story, my patients' health stories. First and foremost, the data. You all know I'm a nerd. I'm a proud nerd. I love learning. I love taking courses. Like I said, I've become certified in many different things, but especially in the gut. Got that certified gut nutritionist. I like to take several courses a year, but it's really just to learn the most up-to-date data and help people continue to, like I said, heal with each meal and feel with each meal.